What's up, dudes? So I'm back with another video. Today I'm just going to talk through some news with you. Obviously, some exciting download news that's happened today, and a few other things around the rock and metal world that I want to discuss. Plus, some new releases that I want to just talk through with you guys, and all the stuff that sort of happened since the beginning of the year. I thought I might just do a catch up every couple of months so we can check in and go through all the news and stuff. So yeah, this is it, I guess. Of course, first of all, exciting download news that came out today. Obviously, we've got an announcement next week on the 16th. 35 new bands plus day splits, so that is super exciting. I'm not going to do any predictions for bands that I think are going to be announced, because it literally could be anyone. There's a lot of deep diving you could do to figure out who it's going to be, but I already think that the lineup is mega, and I think it can only get better. I think this year I'm going to have a lot of clashes, which is going to be more annoying than having less good bands at download. But still, really exciting to see who they announce. I think it's going to be good. The tickets are selling really fast. I heard through the grapevine they were selling very quickly. I would only predict you're probably talking in the 10,000 range left of tickets, I would say. I think after the next announcement, you're going to be hard pressed to get a ticket. Definitely going to sell out, which is weird. Every year Metallica play, it seems to sell out. But obviously we've got Bring Me playing, massively popular band, absolutely buzzing for that. And of course Slipknot, who always pull in a crowd. Yeah, no doubt. I think it's going to be a sellout year, the first one since 2012. Very excited for it. But yes, exciting download news for all of us fans. And yeah, I'll give you guys an update next week when we know who the bands are and who's playing on what day. Other huge news, of course, the legendary Ozzy Osbourne retiring from touring and playing live shows. I don't think it can be understated how much of an ambassador and just how much of a driving force this guy's been for metal and rock music. Obviously, all the way back to Black Sabbath, where a lot of people say that they basically created metal. It came from a lot of other things as well at the time, but they are definitely responsible for putting it into the limelight and creating a lot of versions of the genre. But overall, I love Ozzy Osbourne. I think he's a great person. I think everyone should go and listen to him. He's 74, so it's understandable that he's not going to be performing. He says it's because of obviously his body giving up and his voice is still good. I mean, that's debatable. I don't think Ozzy has been great live personally for a long time, but I'm not trying to take anything away from him. He will leave behind a legacy of touring and awesome gigs and everything. So just real quick, here are my top 5 Ozzy songs. Shot in the dark. Okay, top 5 Ozzy songs in no particular order. I have written them down, yes. Shot in the Dark, I Just Want You, Under the Graveyard, I Don't Want to Stop, and Gets Me Through. All bangers. Go and listen to Ozzy Osbourne forever. We are getting a new Linkin Park song. Not a new Linkin Park song, an old new Linkin Park song that we've never heard before, called Lost. It's going to be from the 20th anniversary edition of Meteora. The Hybrid Theory one they done of this was excellent. Had all Hybrid Theory stuff, all the demos, the original Hybrid Theory EP, Reanimation, all in loads of discs. It was really great. So I'm expecting this one to be as good, if not better. But I am really looking forward to hearing, you know, Linkin Park songs that we haven't heard before. I'm not sure if this is one of the ones that was leaked onto the internet ages ago. I don't want to check. I just want to hear it because it will be properly produced and mixed and stuff by most likely to be Mike Shinoda. So another thing to get really excited about. We are somehow getting a Linkin Park song we may not have heard in 2023. The next thing is in a similar vein. Static X have announced they will be doing Project Regeneration 2, which of course is taking loads of old Wayne Static vocals and B-sides and stuff from his solo stuff and building music around theirs to make basically a new Static X album. Project Revolution, the first one, I thought was excellent. I honestly think legitimately there is some of Static X's best songs on that album. So it's awesome to know that they still have enough material going to bring Wayne back to the fold, if you will, for that. And I've heard they're really, really good live. They cancelled Bloodstock last year, which was really annoying because I was really, really looking forward to seeing them. But it's great. Again, just like the Linkin Park thing. How are we getting new Static X in 2023? This is crazy. And for, you know, old sort of new metal, industrial metal fans like me, to still hear Wayne's voice on stuff we've never heard before is absolutely fantastic. So another thing that I'm buzzing about, and I will definitely get a review in once the album comes out and we have an announcement and all that stuff. Right, let's talk some new releases. Of course, I would say the biggest new release that's happened since the beginning of the year, because of course all the songs Sleep Token have brought out, Summoning, Chokehold, Aqua Regia, and Granite. It's incredible to me how much this band has grown. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, I was at the beginning of Sleep Token, but I mean, I saw them at the tent at Download in 2018 when there was basically no one there, and it's really cool to see a band that came from like 30,000 listeners in 2018 to go up to, I think they're at 1,848,000 monthly listeners. It's like, it's absolutely crazy how much this band has grown and blown up, and I think it's only valid. I saw them 2 weeks ago in Bristol at the O2. They were absolutely fantastic. I think this band deserves everything that they are getting, but I think their new music is really exciting. It is just a continuation of what they were doing before, but they are throwing in some sort of curveballs in there, like the end of the Summoning that everyone wasn't expecting, to go into some sort of funk, beautiful, sort of sexy thing that's really weird. It was great live. So as a Sleep Token fan and someone who's been avidly pushing them to people for quite a number of years, I'm really, really happy to see them doing really well. And if you haven't heard those things, which I'm pretty sure if you listen to rock and metal, you've heard of Sleep Token, but if you haven't heard the songs, go and check them out. They're definitely worth it. A release that I was literally recommended by YouTube, I watched the video first, but I've put the song on my Spotify since, is Falling in Reverse, Watch the World Burn. I've never really paid any attention to Falling in Reverse. In my head, they were like super emo and fell in with that kind of, you know, Motionless in White, kind of half metalcore, half emo thing. I mean, I don't know what they are because I never paid attention to them. I listened to Watch Well Burn. I mean, rapping with like trap beats, hip hop beats at the beginning, I was totally blown away by that. The video is absolutely insane as well. I suggest you really go and check it out. Even if you don't like the song that much, I think it might be checking out just to watch the music video. But yeah, I was thrilled. I was like, wow, how has this gone from sounding like, you know, real hardcore rap into My Chemical Romance in the middle, and then they go almost gent at the end. It completely took me by surprise. I've checked out more of their stuff since, which I do like. I understand that the singer is quite a sort of diversive guy, and I'm not sure people really like him as a person. I've really got no comment on that. I thought their music was really, really cool. So if you want a track that will be really strange and might actually blow you away, then go and check out Falling in Reverse, Watch the World Burn. It's definitely worth a listen. Slipknot have a new track out, which is strange as their album hasn't even really been out that long. It came out at the end of last year. If you've listened to the Dear Download podcast, if you haven't, you should. It's a podcast that I do with my friend Adam Cox. It's really good. The link is below. I did not mean to do that, Ad. I just done that just because I said it. But yeah, it's really, really strange how we've already got new Slipknot when the album came out last year, which I loved, by the way. I know a lot of people weren't too keen because it was very experimental sounding for Slipknot. But I really like this song, Bone Church. I think it's really good. It really reminds me of, all you hardcore Slipknot fans out there will know, Till We Die, which was, I think it was a bonus song, but then added to the album, or maybe it wasn't the original album, I can't remember, on All Hope Is Gone. And I think that just was a jam that they were having that they turned into a song. And this kind of has that feel to it, like they've sort of separated this from the rest of the album because it is almost a jam that became a song. That's what it feels like to me. But I really like it. I like this experimental side of Slipknot. I love heavy Slipknot. I love, you know, more commercial sounding Slipknot tracks. I like all of it, but I really like when they delve into the experimental stuff, and it's really interesting to see what they're going to do next, and that is super exciting for a Slipknot fan. So yeah, Bone Church, go and check it out. Super weird, but super good. In Flames released Meet Your Maker as the single from their little EP that will eventually become an album, as I've been made aware before. It's really good. I think this Meet Your Maker single's really strong. I have been one of those people that has unfortunately sort of phased out of In Flames. Back in the day, we're talking early 2000s, massive In Flames song. In recent years, I haven't really, not that I haven't been into them, I will go back and listen to that stuff, but they haven't sort of been in my consciousness. I haven't been aware of what they've been doing, which actually sounds like that's the same for a lot of people. Maybe they've gone real niche for that period of time, but I really like the sound of the new stuff. I think that the chorus of that song is the most 2000s metalcore chorus I've heard in a long time. Really, really good, really, really exciting. Can't wait to listen to the album, and I might do a full review on that when it comes out. But yeah, I'll hook you guys up with that one, and hopefully give my view on the album itself. But the song, excellent. Meet Your Maker, go check it out. And finally, I just want to say I'm really digging all the new Metallica stuff. I'm absolutely buzzing for that, for the new album. Lux Turn and Screaming Suicide have both been brilliant. Found out last week it was called 72 Seasons. I don't want to know any more than that. I go into that more in the podcast. We also just recently done a whole episode on Metallica and talked for an hour and a half. So if you really do like Metallica, go check out the podcast. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this new Metallica stuff. Probably haven't been this excited about Metallica album for some time. So yeah, absolutely buzzing about that. And I'll quickly check on to the end of that. I've heard the new 2 Enter Shikari songs. I haven't really had time to absorb them, but the one that came out today, which I can't remember the name of now, I liked a lot more than the first one. So again, I'm a huge Enter Shikari fan, so I may do a review on an album or an EP when that comes out. But next time I might just hook you guys up with what I think with the singles in more detail. But so far, so good. We'll see how we get on. But yes, Enter Shikari, go check out the new stuff, because everyone should listen to Enter Shikari. Right, that's it from me today, guys. Obviously, if you haven't subscribed to my channel when you're watching this video, please subscribe. Only 7% of you are subscribed. I've had over 50,000 video views, yet I only have 530, I think it's 6 or 8 subscribers. So please subscribe if you enjoy this channel. I'm putting out a video every week. You never know, this week there might even be more than one video. So I'm really trying my hardest to try and build up a community. Thank you so much for all of the comments as well. I'm trying to get back to you guys as quick as possible. I'm really busy at work at the moment, but I will get back to you with an answer eventually. So thanks a lot for sticking around, dudes, and I'll see ya in the next video.